Second part continued. I left on telling you that they pumped chemo through my hand, which they did. The nurse did it very slowly, so therefore it did not burn or hurt nearly as bad, but it did still have those two effects on me. However, there are no side effects that I am feeling right now, which is good, other than the side effects that I have had since my chemo started. And those side effects are my pain in my body, my throat hurts, I have coughing, runny nose, and I cough up mucus. My body itches really bad. I have had hair loss, and I am still losing some hair. I do have a lot of hair, as you can tell, still left on my body. My scalp burns a lot, especially when I shower, and it does feel very sensitive. Now, as for how I felt before I got my answers, during the time of me looking for answers, I have had a lot of different doctors and a lot of specialists for a year and a half. It started back in June of 2014. I've had a lot of different doctors and specialists who have told me they don't know what's going on with me, and they don't know why I'm actually feeling the way I'm feeling or why I'm going through what I'm going through. So I was very frustrated. But however, I was determined to find myself my answers that I needed in order to get better, because I knew there was something wrong with me. Other than the fact that I had lymph nodes growing the size of golf balls in my neck, and I knew that wasn't right. Plus, I've had my family and my man and his family push me into getting answers, so that also helped, having other people telling me, hey, you need your answers. So, once I got my answers in October 26th of 2015, I was crying at first, like every normal person would cry, and then I was happy because I finally got my answers, and then I was angry because I was misdiagnosed back in February when they did remove 4 of my lymph nodes already. Then it led into feeling sad because I didn't know what I did to deserve this cancer, and I had blamed myself for receiving this cancer. However, now I know better, and I know it's not my fault that I actually have this cancer. Now I am very motivated to battle and win and have a better future after this. My world changed quickly around me. I went from having hair that was almost down to my butt to having very short hair. I went from wearing contacts to wearing glasses, as you can tell. The reason for this is because during chemo, your eyesight changes, and they do not recommend you to wear contacts. I went from drinking my favorite Mountain Dew every single day and only drinking Mountain Dew to only drinking water, mainly water now, which I'm lucky for that, because a lot of people, they even say that water tastes nasty to them, and they can't really keep water down either. And that goes along with my side effects. My taste buds have changed a lot. Food tastes nasty. Food tastes nasty. Drinks taste nasty. There are some things that I can still eat and drink, but most of it tastes nasty, and my tongue burns and hurts really bad. So there's a lot of food that I can't eat because it hurts. Anyways, going back to the way of how my life changed. I went from knowing that I had a little bit of people who actually cared about me to a lot of people who cared about me that I did not know actually cared. I became closer to my family, even though we were always a tight family and we were always close. I did become very much closer to them since my chemo and my cancer started. I have moved back in with my parents, and I went from wondering as to what's actually wrong with me to knowing what is finally wrong with me and knowing how to battle this fight. My suggestions for anybody who goes through cancer and chemo is follow your doctor's orders. Make sure you drink a lot of water, quit smoking, and live a better and healthier life. By that, I mean drink a lot of water, because chemo will dehydrate you and you can end up dead if you don't drink a lot of water. Quit smoking, same reason, you can end up dead. I know it's easier said than done because I've smoked since I was little. I honestly don't even remember my very first cigarette, how young I was, but I did slowly quit smoking as well because I had to eat healthier. The healthier you eat, the more energy you have, and the less pain you will have. Make sure you go on walks because those will prevent blood clots. I've been trying to go on walks. My first chemo round, I couldn't do much walking because I've heard too much. I will probably have a lot more walks this chemo. And then as for if you rely on pain meds, just know that you will have more pain going through chemo, and you will actually have way more constipation going through chemo if you're relying on pain meds. So I would suggest quitting that as soon as possible. I know that's also easier said than done because pain meds do help. I know because I was on them, but I have quit. As for my support system, I want to thank my sister, my mom, dad, my man, my sister's fiance, my man's family, and all of our friends. That includes my sister's friends, my man's friends, my sister's fiance friends, and my parents' friends. Thank you all for the wonderful words, the kind words, the support, and the care that you have given me and my loved ones throughout this. I just want to say I appreciate it a lot from the bottom of my heart. Love to all of you, and until I see you again, goodbye.